Hi everybody and welcome back, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name's Max Haddad, and today I'm going to talk about something that I thought was so freaking cool as a kid, and really still do because it's amazing. When I was a kid, I thought it was amazing for different reasons than I do now, but still incredible. What I'm talking about is when something terrible happens, a car accident, a motorcycle accident, in the case I'm going to show you via video, a helicopter accident, and the vehicle, the 4-ton, 5-ton, 6-ton, or even, just 1,000 pounds vehicle crashes and lands on somebody, and they're pinned down, probably unconscious, hopefully unconscious really, to some degree, because that sounds like it hurts, and there's no help readily available. So whoever they're with, their mom, their girlfriend, their daughter, their whatever, a stranger walks up and lifts the car, lifts the helicopter. Like, that's just something we do. Like, here, let me lift this to save you. Apparently, there's a name for it. It's called hysterical strength. I don't know if that's colloquial or if that's a medical term, but when people's adrenal glands kick in because there's an emergency happening in front of them, we're able to perform feats of strength that normally we would talk ourselves out of. I like to lift weights. I've always liked being strong. I'm naturally strong. I like to supplement it with weights, whatever, but still, if I try to lift heavy weights and it's not coming off the ground easy, I will so readily talk myself out of pushing it. Oh, don't hurt yourself. Just go down weight a little bit. It can be challenging, but you don't want to get injured. And these people in these moments of extreme stress aren't thinking that way. Before we get too far into the video, today's unrelated piece of good news is that 600 acres of amazing, beautiful, bordering the Great Barrier Reef, I guess, like white sand beaches, has been returned to the Aboriginal tribes that originally lived there in Australia. Did I say Australia already? A huge swath of land that this people are originally from, that they have basically been booted off of, I guess, for the sake of, hotels moving in and all that, get this pristine piece of land handed back that there's not a single 7-Eleven on. I don't know if Australia has 7-Elevens, but I'm sure they have similar things, and it's something like the Daintree rainforest. I don't know if that's the name of the rainforest or the Aborigine group that it's being given back to, but I thought that was incredible. So I'm going to link that, of course, below as always in the description. And if you're into this sort of thing that I'm talking about today, unrelated good news, stories of hope, what prison is like, the truth about mental health in 2021, and addiction and getting sober, I guess, too, consider liking the video and subscribing. Thanks. Now, for those of you that watch me regularly, you already know where this is going. I'm not telling you this so that you go look for car accidents to be a hero. I mean, do that if you want. Hopefully no one gets in a car accident, but if they do, sure, show up with a cape on, ready to act. But this is one of those things that makes it incredible to be a human. It's 2021. Our lives are so different than they've ever been at any other point in history. So different. I don't even know any farmers, right? I've seen a field, I guess, recently, but that's because I live in Indiana. Agriculture, hunting, gathering, that used to be our deal. And now I press a button on a phone and food shows up. I don't even know how to cook the food that shows up. But I wasn't involved in the delivery either. There was no hunting and gathering of my Panera bread. We are still connected to that animal, Homo sapien, that old school, big old forehead dude. I guess he wouldn't have been a Homo sapien if he looked like that. Neanderthal, sitting in a cave, whose only way to survive meant I'm gonna have to fight nature. I'm going to have to do things that are insane. We can still do those things as long as we don't stop ourselves. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to tell you to, get ready, do a bunch of push-ups. You could go save somebody's life, or at least I'm not talking about it like physically. Talking about it like we are so capable of amazing things. I can only speculate as to why my brain stops me from doing things that are incredible. Things that I want to do. I want to perform insane feats of strength in the gym, and I talk myself out of it. I want to do scary things so I can be courageous, because it would be, really creative, or it would be cool, and I would be proud of myself, and I stop myself because what if I fail? I don't know why our brains do that. Maybe it's as simple as to keep us safe, but I know that we are in control if we choose to be. I don't think we're ever going to be perfect at it. I don't think this is a skill that can be mastered, but it is certainly a skill that can be practiced. We can tell ourselves, I've got this. No doubt about it. I'm not going to fail. Permanently, at least. I might fail a couple times. I might walk up to the heavy weight that I haven't lifted before and try to pick it up 3, 4, 5 times and not be able to, and hear that chattering in my brain saying, well, it's just too heavy, Max. Just keep lifting, be consistent, and you'll get there. Maybe someday, maybe you can do it. But right now, you're too weak. Right now, you can't do it. And I can tell myself, yes, I can. If I walk up to a heavy weight and I try to lift it, and it doesn't come off the ground, but nothing's broken, I didn't strain any muscles, I'm fine. The only reason I didn't lift it is because the governor kicked in. I've been regulated by my brain. I was told, don't hurt yourself. This is a risk we don't need to take. Don't do it. And so these extraordinary things that we're all capable of, it doesn't take a special person to lift a helicopter. It just takes an awful lot of adrenaline. I'm not going to talk much longer. I've talked too much. I want to show you this clip. But before I do that, there's all sorts of stuff on the internet about this, even a Wikipedia article talking about it. This happens. We're capable. Again, not talking about going out there and lifting heavy stuff, even though that's the analogy I've used like 3 times now. Talking about telling your brain, no, I can do this. Not only can I will, in every area of our lives. So, enjoy the clip. And thanks for watching.
Trapped underwater by the wreckage. Tiny Everall tries desperately to free him before he drowns. What happens next is a miracle. The extreme stress causes Tiny's adrenal glands to release epinephrine, frequently attributed to so-called superhuman strength, allowing him to lift the 4,000-pound wreckage, freeing the pilot. Cux is taken to safety, and within minutes, paramedics arrive by land and air.